Всем привет, дамы и господа, с вами Олег Снайпер, и мы продолжаем серию стримов по играм в серии Max Payne. А именно, мы закончили повесть на третьей части Max Payne. Так, давайте запустим систему. Max Payne. Ну и отключим уже музычку. Сейчас опять троху срок шауп. Да, кстати, интересный факт. Трансляция игры идет лучше, если транслировать все же игру Max Payne 3, а не Stalker, находясь в стриме по Max Payne. Данил Хичин, я желаю тебе спидорака. Тебе и всем, кто тебя надоумил этим заниматься. Самое главное, ты гнида еще и наш подписчик. То есть ты гнида. Освояйся. Отлично! Почему бы и нет? Да, именно это я и хотел, чтобы он увидел. Но эта игра у меня уже активирована. И подключение к интернету, мягко говоря, есть. Трындец. Как засветить ключ? Хорошо, что это не как на релизе GTA 5, когда человек начал в прямом эфире стримить GTA 5, и у него там ключ засветился, он не успел его активировать, а кто-то на стриме переделал его. К счастью, этим идиотом был не я. Ладно, ребят, сейчас по-хорошему удалить бы, конечно, стрим, но ключ уже, по идее, активирован, я не знаю, что он мне мозги ебет. Так. На каком я хотя сейчас языке пишу? Английский. Трындец, конечно. Ну чё, был, знаешь, теперь, что в начале стрима надо... Да в смысле активируйте Rockstar, вы чё? Совсем ебубо. Ладно, скопировать буфер обмена. Сейчас вам как активирую. Может, я там это где-то локально для себя стримлю, и Steam не знает, что я подключен к интернету. Возможно, сервера Rockstar рипнулись. Ну, просто отлично. Сейчас бы потом... Но в серверах, например, GTA все путем. Social Club тоже. Да я уже в это авторизован, гнида. Может, меня за какие-то грехи забанили? У меня даже вот в профиле числится эта игра. Скейт закрыть. Так. Давайте сюжет. Пока все работает. Давайте не будем, как говорится, дрочить судьбу. Все. Продолжить. Честно говоря, такой пранк от Rockstar я вообще не ожидал. Да не в стену! Оу! Боже ты мой.
I didn't want to think about what would be happening on that video feed now. Just my own imminent cameo.
Так, стоп. Глушитель плюс фонарик, пожалуй, вернем. Единственное, только я до сих пор так и не чекнул, как отключить этот странный глушитель. Также я не знаю, зачем я принял колеса. Ладно. Однако знаю одно, патроны мне явно пригодятся. Микроузи.
The room I'd seen was somewhere up ahead.
Да подожди, я понял, что ты заметил какую-то комнату, но все же УЗИ всяк круче.
I had to keep moving. I hoped that I'd find Fabiana sooner than later, if at all.
Какой живучий негритос нам попался. Так, ну мы уже нашумели как можем, поэтому смело берем калашик. О, оказывается, тут еще и так можно. Прикольно. Так, а я, кажется, нашел золотую рукояточку. Не знаю, правда, куда я могу себе засунуть, но, как говорил Конфуций, если нашел золотую деталь, то она позже пригодится. Тем более в хозяйстве всегда все может пригодиться. Честно говоря, это, конечно, не бразильские миссии, но они вызывают отвращение, будто я нахожусь в каком-то Call of Duty, сраной фавеле, либо, блин, знаете, из третьей Modern Warfare, вот эти африканские миссии. Там, по большому счету, да, местность, по-моему, одна и та же сейчас. О, а мне повезло, что братишка оказался не столь метким. Нереалистично, почему грязь не сохранилась на моих лодыжках? Так. Ах. Ох, вот это его, конечно, скрючило. Слишком упрям, чтобы умирать. Симпатичная дверь, даже окошко просвечивается, но...
That was the chair that she had been held in. I had just missed them.
Смотреть ТВ. Ну давайте сейчас.
A dor. Com a idade vem a dor. É dor de cabeça, dor de estômago, dor na virilha, dor nas juntas, dor de ressaca. É por isso que existe Interfectum.
Понятно.
Interfectum é um analgésico.
Нормально.
Go again.
Беспалевно рекламируют колеса, которые так Макс Пейн употребляет 24/7.
She was on the move. They'd been making a reality show starring Sao Paulo's favorite housewife.
Привет,
Papa
Ваня
thought it would grease the
Котов.
wheels with the
Привет,
ransom
Иван
money,
Бирюков.
but it only made me want to shove the cash down
Макс
their throats.
Осмотрена видеокамера. Не знаю насчет видеокамеры, а вот боеприпасики здесь грамотно упаковали. Ладно, я уверен, что нашу подруженцу надо уже спасать вовсю, поэтому давайте пусть все пройдем. И, блин, пожалуйста, ребят, если вам не сложно, найдите, как в этой игре выключить фонарик на пистолете. Он реально меня явно палит. О, прикольно. Я думаю, это в 5-й GTA фича появилась. Или в 3-м Battlefield. Говорят по-украински.
There she was, right in front of me. The drunk fool in me wanted to make a play. But I had just about enough sense to know that I'd end up with another dead girl in my arms if I did.
Так, ну возле нас ящик с боеприпасами. Чё, нажмите 9. А стрелять ты будешь? Все. Ауч! Прикольно, не знал, что тут можно невзначай удариться об те или иные объекты, если ты продержишь криворукого мудилу. По-моему, я даже дамаг словил. Так, а еще я наконец-то появилась адекватная система ползания на картофанах. Нет его улики, понюхать кокс, сношаться с трупом. Улика. Наверное, конечно, я словил фул боеприпасы, и половину людей я мог убить просто грамотно стрельнув в горючее, но 2018
Serrano had taken Fabiana through the garage door. I had to find a way to open it.
Опять золотое оружие. Каким темпом скоро золотую дишку буду бегать. И отключить нельзя.
It seems Serrano's boys had targeted the entire Bronco family and didn't give a shit which one they pinched. I opened the door to the next circle of this low-rent hell.
Да, Андруш, вообще могли происходить в Саратове. Вот тогда б тебе не поздоровилось. Фига, это типа это? О, что у нас тут? Я не знаю, что лучше, но мне радует, что в калаша 30 патронов в магазине. Так, сейчас я почувствовал себя этим Генри из первого Железного Человека, который просто тупо отпугивал местных шайтан-разбойников. Стреляй, не пойми куда. Так, судя по всему, местный зоопарк сильно взбесился, а еще здесь нельзя вернуться назад. Ладно. Секунду забыл, что в этой игре можно прицеливаться. А еще... Давно я не перепутал наушники. Да подожди! Тихо! Это что ж такое? Каждая черномазая мотышка вздумала сюда прибежать в гости и надавать мне люлей? Блин, а теперь это... Кто-то может ко мне в гости прийти и засадить меня. Хотя они заколебутся меня в Саратове искать, но все же. Господи, что сейчас с ним было?
I hadn't seen Fabiana in a worrying amount of time, but at least I wasn't following a trail of her fingers.
Да, а ты умеешь себя утешать. Да давай еще шире открой, чё.
I had to keep on going across the docks.
Desert Eagle. А будет какая-нибудь катсцена особенькая там, типа... Этим пистолетом когда-то пользовалась моя возлюбленная.
Malaria tablets might have been more useful out there. There they were. I had the feeling I'd been running one step behind ever since I got to this country. And maybe a few years before that as well.
Как такова ж держишь? Еще, по-моему, я видел золотую детальку, но это лишь предположение. Так, закрепимся возле шнура. Прицел с точкой. Знаете что? Я хочу взять прицел с точкой. Привет, Олесим. Так, тихо, тихо. Нам сюда. Да. Оп. Ну и спасибо, что не Кузи. Что-то мне кажется, что явно что-то пойдет не так, если я спрыгну в воду. Ну да. Ладно, ребят, разогрев получился крайне скверненьким. Видали, как увернулся? Нео жулик по сравнению со мной. Ну, это я просто позволю. Случайно записывался. Более того, я там участвую. Я даже сообщал об этом в первый день. По-моему, 3 месяца назад. Сообщалось назад. 3 месяца назад сообщалось назад. Ну, вы поняли. Аллах. Если что, кто не понял, я сказал: алло, я в бар. А то опять, сейчас, знаете, надо все уточнять. Народ, непонятно ли выпуск пошел? Привет, Александр, привет, Влад. Игра 2000, по-моему, 15 или 13. Ой, 13-го. Max Payne 13-го. Хотя он там как-то скверно выходил на консольках и ПК. Я даже, честно говоря, прям самую малость сомневаюсь. Так, релиз... это триллера. Май 12-го. По-моему, на ПК вышел в 13-м. Так, по-моему, мне кто-то... Да. Опять черномазые шоколадки решили по мне стрелять в спину. Очередные ворота. Сейчас она была похожа на чародейку из отряда самоубийц. Как нельзя вовремя, дружище, ты подплыл.
Max? Max? You all right? What's going on? Where's Fabiana?
They took her in a boat. That way. Straight ahead.
Okay, okay, don't worry. Hang on.
Boy, did I need to hang on. The whole operation was slipping out of our grip. I was an overconfident jumper going into the jungle alone.
Shit, more company.
Ну что, ребят, Call of Duty. Тун-тун-тун.
How's she look, man? Fabiana.
Beat up, broken, alive. I don't know what to say.
Come on, baby, come on.
Да ты откуда взялся? Оружие перегревается. Так, вот тут к чему вот эти непонятные... Понятно.
Boat's gonna sink, dude.
Jump behind us, Passos.
I see it.
Look out! Another one down.
Oh, that's them, ain't it?
Fabiana's boat is in the front. Don't lose it. Keep after them.
Ну, начинается сейчас еще стрельба по Молотовым.
one we need. I can't get a shot on Fabiana's. Keep after them! Fast, assholes! We need to get past that decoy boat!
Shit! Grenade! Grenade!
Down! Doesn't look so good.
Think she's flooded, bro? I gotta try and get her back up.
Go, brother.
Jeez, you fucking...
Ну, камон! Какая религия мне запрещает? Бай! Нормально.
Over there, man, over there!
Чувак, видишь, hello?
Keep them off of us!
Да сколько вас тут?
I don't need to tell you they're getting away, genius.
I can't concentrate with bullets whizzing past my head. Hey, I got it! I got it!
I knew you could do it.
Давай, давай, давай.
Very cool.
Hey, you see that? Shit, look out! More!
Хотя бы катер починился самостоятельно.
Hey, hey, that's them. We're back.
Nice job. I'm sure they missed us. That's us on your right. Look out! Get in that booth! Damn it!
Hey, I got an idea. Hold on.
Ah, shit.
Они начинают стрелять до того, как выглядывают из-за угла. Это бесит.
Fucking look over here!
Keep cool. We're nearly there, pal.
Да что-то я сомневаюсь, что еще немного, дружище.
They got an armada out here.
Мне кажется, если у тебя есть огромное количество даже таких убитых катеров, они могут не слабо промышлять за счет рыбалки.
Get a load of this.
Man, they know all about it. Joe's a different campaign.
Ну, красиво.
The place was wrong. How many guys they got?
How many poor kids want nice sneak? It ain't hard to hire. Hey, we're on them again.
See Fabian? Move up on them.
All right. I'll get a little closer.
Close in.
Just give me a second.
Надеюсь, Фабино там сейчас не начнет резко, неожиданно, странно, неоправданно бегать. Ёперный театр. Вообще возможно спасти ее сейчас? Это Адл заскриптовано, да? И что ты сделаешь на шавотку, похоже на...
It's close. We almost had her. Damn.
I don't think we ever had much of a chance. No one told us they had an entire goddamn army.
I don't think anybody knew. Crazy shit.
Yeah. It's all crazy, pal. Non-stop insanity. Thought I left all this shit behind. Easy gig, you said. What a fool I was to get involved in this madness.
Get up, bro. Max. Wake up, Max. Come on. Get up, you big bastard. Come on.
I'm up.
Yeah? You don't look up.
Это я каждое утро. Привет, Сергей. Привет, Андрей Чес.
Hey, Max, what is it with you in interior design? Huh? You really know how to give a place a great lived-in feel, huh? This is beautiful.
Fuck off with the fucking wisecracks. Really, I'm not in the mood.
Okay, sorry, bro. The boss wants to see us, so let's go, come on. Take your time, man. Fucking unbelievable. Jesus.
I heard that.
Oh, give me a second. I'm not feeling so good.
Bom dia.
Перестрелка в этих заколюсях будет, наверное.
Você estava aí?
O que o senhor acha? Claro que sim. E o senhor bem pontual,
Tudo bem.
não? Ah,
You fucking pair of clowns!
I'm sorry, sir. We risked our lives several times over trying to save...
I know. I just wish I knew what was happening and why.
Yes. Who has it in for our family? I mean, just because we are rich and happy. Is that a good reason to hate us? I do a lot of good in this town. A lot!
This is hell for me. As I told you yesterday, when I get Fabiana back, I think I will move us to Miami or Geneva. It feels like nothing good can come from living in Sao Paulo right now.
I hope you're not giving up on our city, Senor Branco. Listen, we will catch the man. You have my word on that.
Listen to Mr. Becker, brother. Yes, these are tough times, but we have been through it before. Like when Father died.
Father had a heart attack visiting a brothel. Yeah, it was humiliating, embarrassing for sure. But now this is different. This is the end for me.
Well, she's not dead. Maybe we'll be lucky and get her back safe soon.
I can almost guarantee it, if you do as I ask.
Maybe.
Be strong, brother. For your wife. I know this has been tough on you, but things will get better. For all of us. Hmm? Marcelo, pasos in my helicopter. This way.
Sure.
Mr. Becker?
Senhor?
Let us give you a ride.
Bom. Até logo, Sr. Branco. And may I say, you would be best served se contratar profissionais e não esses amadores pés de chinelo.
Goodbye, Mr. Baker.
Até logo, Sr. Branco.
Фига коротышка какой.
I had so many plans.
Ты что, из полиции гномов из истории Толкина?
Sometimes it feels like I have done nothing apart from being a rich man in a poor country. The men I talk to, they only see money. Now my wife, I am not naive. She does not love me for my body.
Well, despite your good fortune, you're still a decent man.
Am I? I don't know. I try to be. But maybe I'm just another rich fool. Just like the rest of my friends.
Com licença. Tem uma ligação para o senhor, policial chamado Sr. da Silva.
Diga que eu ligo mais tarde.
Sim.
Another bent cop wanting a pension contribution. Do you think a pile of shit feels popular because it's surrounded by flies? Look at me. I'm a mess. O que está acontecendo? Meu Deus! Sim, pode entrar!
Senhor, temos problema. O sistema de segurança foi desativado.
I can see that! We got men entering the building, and the office won't lock down.
Posso?
Claro que pode.
Мобильные телефоны не изобрели еще?
There's a way to reboot the system. If I can get to the server room, I should be able to get everything back online.
Strange. You pay a couple $1 million and you expect to push a button to be able to make all your problems go away. All I got was some useless junk and a bit of false confidence. I'm done, Max.
Sir, let us handle this. You stay in your office, lock yourself in. Do not answer the door unless you know it's me. Let's go.
I should be able to override the system if I could just get to the server room.
What's going on?
Nothing to worry about. Everything's fine. Get down behind the desk. Now, both of you.
Ну, конечно, надо всегда вот так вот резко выпрыгивать непонятно куда. Так, все успокоились. Мне на секунду показалось. А, нет. Он реально головой мотнул, чтобы увернуться от пули? Ой, какой хороший хедшот я прописал этому негодяю.
Max! Max! Hey, come on. I need to get you to the server room. Let's go. Por que não posso ficar aqui com você debaixo da mesa?
Стоп, это тёлка Романа была сейчас?
The real security guards had been run off, paid off, or bumped off. That left us. It wasn't a fantastically comforting
было серьезное оружие, прям как УЗИ. Кстати, стоп. 2 УЗИ лучше, чем 0. Точнее, чем 1. О.
This code should get us into the boardroom. Okay.
Glad to see the security system is keeping the right people out.
Ah! Oh shit! What the hell?
Ну, какой красивый момент. Можно было словить, но я не успел нажать прыг.
No such luck. We gotta go.
По-моему, численность уже этой страны сократилась прилично. Режим стрельбы.
The server room is just past those cubicles.
O que eu falei? A próxima pessoa que vai levar uma bala. Fica calado. Boa.
These clowns were the same guns for hire who jumped our exchange at the stadium. Crotcha Prado, the Black Badge. Right-wing paramilitary chumps protecting whoever paid the most. I guess that made them more like me than I cared to admit. Were they just looking for another payday, or did their business with the Broncos run deeper?
Так. Есть. Раз, два. Ох, судя по его личику, это было очень больно.
Hey, we're good to go. Let's get that server back online.
Can't we just spend a few more minutes? Make sure they're all gone?
Come on, don't worry. I got your back. Poor kid was scared shitless, but I thought we'd seen the worst of it.
Okay. The server room is just down here.
You're doing good. Come on.
Hey, I didn't think I'd have a day like this when I wake up in the mornings.
Wish I could say the same thing. Fact was, I'd gotten used to protecting Bronco in the big bad world. We hadn't anticipated a siege situation here, hadn't prepared for it. I couldn't tell the kid that. Something told me these guys didn't have security clearance.
А, так, мое укрытие не совсем укрывает меня. Я понял. Валим, валим. Передислоцируемся. Уходим. Тактический переход в другую стеночку. Наверное, тут каким шкафом спрятаться или около того. Вообще было бы здоровски, если бы мне позволили использовать... Точнее, подобрать те патроны, прежде чем перейти на другую точку. Что Жмуров этому убил... Дай боже. На крыше нет, надеюсь, никого. Там мало ли они любят. Ой, я неудачно заглянул к вам. Или наоборот, удачно. Таблеточки. Серверный это хорошо, но я пока сюда не тороплюсь. Да иду я.
Come on, move. You gonna be able to fix this or what?
In a few minutes, eh? I should be able to reboot the system, get all the components back online.
What about Bronco's office? That's all I care about.
You should be able to lock us down, eh? If this works.
Whatever you're doing, do it quick. I'm gonna make a sweep of the building and then get back to Rodrigo's.
Только сейчас появилось оповещение. Миленько. Или это моя фамилия?
The security system was back online. Things might be a little tougher for our fan club from here on in. Seemed like breaching the perimeter had been no more difficult than strolling through the front gates. But hey, who needs a Trojan horse when the alarm is down and your standing army is a dame, a dork, and a drunk? Bronco's office overlooked the atrium. I could check in and make sure he hadn't checked out.
Всегда нравится вот эта дырка у него на спине. Чуть выше. Так, этот галюн обычно, когда улитка какая-то встречается или что? Или просто рандомный эффект?
Max! Your guys working on the security system now, sir.
It just came on.
Okay, good. Then lock yourself down. Stay put. Let us take care of these guys down here. Once they realize they can't get to you, they should back off.
Max, try not to completely destroy the place.
Let's just concentrate on staying alive. Sir!
There it went. He was tucked up safe. Now I needed to make it to the lobby to complete my sweep of the building, for what that was worth.
Предполагается, что у наших противников нету взрывчатки.
I'd woken up with a headache, and it was only getting worse. Graduation shots of Rodrigo, Victor, and Marcelo, educated at rich kid finishing schools all over Europe. No wonder they had the common touch. Poor girl was dead. Shot through the head by some hero fighting the rich one lonely secretary at a time.
Секунду. Ну, конечно же. Ой-ой. По классике, как в первом Максе, вначале избавиться от шестерок. Так, а мне дадут же подобрать этот пулемет, или как всегда все пойдет?
It looked like we'd seen the worst of it. The elevator would take me back up to Rodrigo's office where we could wait the rest of it out.
Конечно, спасибо, что дали им подобрать. Что-то патронов вот наплакалось, честно. Ну ладно. Надо было дождаться, пока перезарядится. Еще одна бессмысленная деталька. да, сейчас бы думать, что в лифте ничего не будет.
I didn't know what the hell I was gonna find up there, but I sensed it wasn't gonna be a stripper bursting out of a cake.
Senor Branco! Senor Branco! I can't get through to him. Ever since the security door is triggered, he hasn't made a sound.
Rodrigo, it's Max. Open up. Can you hear me?
Eu já tentei.
Senor Branco, open up! I'm gonna try to get in there from the roof. You find the security guard and get the hell out of here.
Yes.
I knew there was another way in upstairs for the helipad. The little luxury runaround that kept the rich looking down on the poor literally as well as metaphorically.
Rodrigo! Rodrigo! Rodrigo!
Of course, he was dead. Clean, one shot, a professional job. I began to look for clues. I couldn't get playback on one of the cameras and it looked like the disc was missing. Someone in this building was trying to keep things low-key. But then why had everyone else come driving through the goddamn wall? Fabiana. Even if the man who employed me was dead, his wife was still out there. Maybe she could be saved. Maybe some good would... Picking the photo from the broken fragments, something caught my eye. Figures. Only blind luck it meant the blast wasn't fatal. If I'd been out for any longer, the smoke would have gotten me.
Кажется, костюмчик потрепался, а тут пулемет уже...
Perfect. If I wasn't immolated, I was gonna get crushed to death.
Давай, шевелись. Оно горячее, алло.
Contracted to protect two people. One was being held in some hole. The other was sitting at his desk with a bullet in his head. And the company that had its logo on my paycheck was melting on top of my head. Shit. If I survived this, it'd be a victory for gross incompetence. The kid hadn't made it. Fuck. I had to make this corpse-looting coward pay. Getting his gun was more than just expediency. I was in no state to save his body from the flames. I hadn't saved him from the gunman either. I'm sorry, kid. Rodrigo or not, Fabricas Bronco is falling apart quite literally. Despite his manners, I'd done him a favor. This didn't look like a room where Rodrigo closed multi-million-dollar deals. It looked like a fiery hellhole. only way out was to use that filing cabinet.
Картонным.
So much for a lazy Sunday afternoon. My next trick would be a high wire act with a fiery pit for a safety net. It was nice that no one was shooting at me for a change, but I'd take shot in the head over a slow roast on a spit any day of the goddamn week. Someone up ahead was hurt pretty bad. If he didn't die before I got to him, I might get some answers.
Hey! Why? Why Rodrigo Bronco?
Why? What?
Why did you come to kill Rodrigo Bronco?
We came to kill you! Because of what you did to us! You killed so many of us!
What reason did this poor bastard have to lie? He would be dead from shock or loss of blood in half an hour, even if I didn't leave him there to burn.
Where's Fabiana?
What?
Fabiana Bronco, where is she?
That Comando Sombra got her! Up the hill!
Then it was up the hill for me, I guess, where the gang held sway. I had to try to figure out who was using these angry paramilitary clowns as some kind of front to kill Rodrigo. I was a mess. Rodrigo Bronco was dead. Fabiana was held hostage. I had no idea who was behind any of this. I felt like a fool. I was a sweaty, gray-haired mess. This place, well, this place was gonna kill me too. I could see that now. I decided that I was gonna die sober, not drunk. At least then I would see who shot me. It was time to take back control from whoever was out to get me. And if I didn't flush them out, at least my midlife crisis would confuse them enough so they did something stupid. It was the only hope I had. I knew I wasn't thinking straight. I'd been drinking and popping painkillers for years. I had a liver like a French goose and skin like red leather. Well, it wasn't perfect. In fact, it wasn't much good at all, but it was gonna have to do. At least I was facing in the right direction.
Ну, на ютубе, может быть, и не смотрит, но ВКонтакте вполне себе.
Hello. Oh, Victor. Max? Max, you're alive?
Of course I'm alive.
We did not know this. We are lost, Max. Our brother was everything to us.
I understand. Listen, I'm sorry about your loss. Both of you. Rodrigo was a good man. I failed him. But I was tricked.
What happened, Max?
I don't know. Some guys from the Crush of Prado came into the building downstairs, so while me and the security guard were dealing with them, an assassin must have come in and executed your brother. At least that's how I think it happened.
No, you killed him, Boha. You killed my brother.
What are you talking about? I understand you're upset, but please, why the hell would I do that?
To get his money, to take his money.
How am I getting his money, Marcelo? Please, think. I worked my ass off for your family. I saved your life twice, or more. And right now I'm going to get Fabiana.
Where is she? Where is Fabiana, eh?
She's in a place called Nova Esperanza.
How do you know this, Max?
One of the Crotch of Prado told me just before he died.
Please, bring our sister-in-law back to us, Max. Our family is being torn apart.
So I guess I was finally about to go and experience the other side of Sao Paulo firsthand. The bit people try to ignore. The unpleasant memory they try to obliterate with cocktails and helicopters and parties and lines of blow, like rich fools the world over. I was a day off the sauce for the first time in years and knew I was due a hangover sent direct from Mother Nature.
Наш милое местечко.
I had no idea where the hell I was gonna go, so I decided to head straight for the street party that seemed to be raging. Either that or some other fool had gotten there before me and now was being ritually sacrificed. I've had better ideas, but then I've also had worse ones, like accepting this job in the first place.
E aí, gringo?
Get lost, kid.
Eu me amarro nos States. Você precisa de ajuda, senhor?
Speak English?
Aham, falo sim, sem problema.
Need to know if you've ever seen this girl, Fabiana. Come here for a second. Look at her.
I know lots of girls. Sexy. Come on, come on. This way.
Where are you going? Wait a minute. Down there?
Isso.
Jesus.
This way, come on.
Когда гуляешь по саратовским улицам.
At least I'd found myself a tour guide.
Vamos logo.
The way I see it, there's two types of people. Those who spend their lives trying to build a future, and those who spend their lives trying to rebuild the past. For too long, I've been stuck in between, hidden in the dark. What was I really doing, walking in there with my bad haircut and ridiculous shirt? Was I there to make something right? Or was I just using a messed up situation to indulge myself, grasping at some desperate delusion of control? Maybe the two went hand in hand more than I cared to admit.
Не так, что плохо не живут здесь.
I had stumbled into some kind of street party. This was the kind of reality Americans paid top dollar to see. Slums had become tourist attractions, places where yuppies could gawk at the endless spirit of the poor from the inside of their bulletproof buses. I felt dumb and exposed. I missed the booze. Not that it mattered, sober or drunk, I was hardly undercover. I stood out in this place like a streetwalker in a monastery.
barracos e morros, sem socorro num lugar, sem esperança, nada, sem luz que possa inspirar.
Continua andando, caralho! Que porra é essa que você tá fazendo aqui? Como que você sai entrando aqui assim? Anda, vai pra lá!
What do you need, guys? What do you need?
O que você tá fazendo aqui? Eu tô te perguntando. Eu te chamei aqui, porra!
Easy, pal, easy.
Ah, então. Você é americano de merda.
Look, I didn't mean any offense.
Me dá só uma razão pra eu não te matar, seu americano burro.
Desculpa, amigo, por favor.
Passa tudo que você tem, viado. Pega o dinheiro dele, Ah, relojão, hein? Passa aqui. Dá logo. Filho da puta. Valeu, mano. Bem-vindo à favela Nova Esperança. Agora não, fora daqui.
All things considered, I was gonna have to look on this as a good outcome. I was deep in gang territory. These kids were raised hating clowns like me. Middle-income ass-kickers who protected the rich by shooting kids like them. First day off the sauce, and somehow I'd still ended up in the gutter.
Интересно, там можно как-нибудь себе очки вернуть, часы, пистолет? А, ну почему ж ты так быстро ходишь, бесишь? О, умеешь ускориться все же.
If there was one thing I'd learned since I've been here, it was that Brazilians came out of the womb kicking a ball. And for kids like these, was their one legal chance at a ticket out of here.
Que isso, é a coisa mais simples. Vai lá, mostra pra ele. Você escolhe dos três.
Desculpa, olá. Fala inglês. I'm a little lost. Perdido? Onde és tu?
Tá no lugar errado, rapá.
No comprende. I need a phone, a telephone.
Bora.
Publico.
A gente não é centro de informação turística, não, gringo.
Well, they weren't gonna help me. And who could blame them? I was a dumb American in a place where dumb Americans were less popular than the clap. If I was gonna find my way out of this mess, I was on my own.
Ну, можно водочки всегда написать, что оставили они.
It looked like there was a bar up ahead. The irony was not lost on me. I figured sobriety was no use to me dead.
Passa baseado. Ih, não tô a vez não, passa aí, meu. Aí, tem visto a irmã do Wilson, mano? Ah, ela não tá mais garotinha não, hein? De jeito nenhum. Tô meio hype do que esse cara quer. Aí, bela camisa, hein? Tu perdeu o fusão, amigo.
Hey, are you lost? In more ways than I could possibly explain.
I know you. At the disco, with the gun. Yeah, you had hair back then and better clothes. Anders Dudley from Steele, North Dakota. Why on earth are you here?
Well, I'm, looking for someone. What are you doing here?
Oh, we came to help the cause. See, after I retired, my wife, she said I had to do something. And, well, you know, I always loved kids, so I got involved in Angels of the Hill. Oh, it's a great cause, and they're really great folk, and, well, now we come down twice a year to help inoculate the children of the favelas. Yeah, oh, it's simply wonderful, giving back. Whole family does it. In fact, my little girl's coming in a couple of days.
Aren't you afraid?
Ah, I was a cop for 25 years. And granted, Steele ain't San Paulo, but, you know, I seen things. And people are the same everywhere, good, bad, and different.
Listen, have you heard anything about a woman, about 28, rich? She was kidnapped. I heard she was being held around here.
No?
All right, well, good luck.
All right, you too. You look like you need it. I gotta get back at it. Hey, I'll say a prayer for you.
Another life lesson I didn't want.
Александр, спасибо, что поделился трансляцией ВК.
E aí, com medo? Pô, série tem hoje? Aí mais gostosa do que nunca. Pô, sai de cima de mim, meu, ô! Tá maluco, pô?
Лицам, которые не исполнилось 18 лет, лучше закрыть глаза.
I hoped this classy-looking establishment would have a phone so I could call Passos. Either that or a gun so I could shoot myself and save these kids the bother.
Hey, that telephone?
Telefone, vai lá no fundo, ó. Segue em frente.
When you're stuck in a foreign country and you don't know the words for reverse charges, and you're in some lonely skin joint in the middle of some poor slum, having just had every last cent robbed from you, and you call yourself a bodyguard, then you know you're a loser.
Hey, Matt, can I buy you a beer?
Do I know you?
I don't think so.
Look, if you're gonna shoot me, to make it quick, I'm a little busy.
If I was going to shoot you, I wouldn't waste a beer.
Wait, come on. I'm trying to dry out a bit, so just a soda, please.
Sure. Why don't you go sit down? Guaraná pra ele, chopp pra mim. Bem gelado. Interesting haircut, by the way. Meant to tell you that.
Yeah, well.
Wilson da Silva. Very good to meet you.
Nice to meet you, I think.
Although you'll forgive me if I promise never to employ you as my bodyguard. You did a great job watching after Rodrigo Branco.
Fuck you.
You were set up.
Bet your ass I was.
Now, let me ask you something. Have you ever seen this guy? Serrano.
Yep. He's a real sweetheart.
Yeah, he sure put his gang out of business. But don't worry, those guys, they're a small fry. This is the guy I'm interested in. Neves. And this is his little buddy here. Milo Hegel. They work for this vigilante group, Crasha Preto.
Yeah, I know him.
Well, they're very popular with right-wing politicians, like Victor Branco. Now, you see, many years ago, he helped clear some villages on a bit of land Rodrigo Branco wanted to develop.
Rodrigo Branco?
Yes, he did some very bad things. Anyway, have you ever seen this guy?
Maybe at the stadium.
I knew you were involved in that business. You know, I wanted to investigate that, but I got an order to blame it on some local street kids instead. Tell me, what happened there?
Nothing. We simply went to hand over some cash to this guy's clowns for a ransom exchange when this guy's clowns jumped us and they shot everybody.
Apart from you and your boy Passos.
That's right. But we had to shoot our way out of there.
They let you go. It's okay, it's a little weird right now. But I know that Victor Branco is involved in all this. I just don't know how or why. And I know that the UFE are involved in all this as well, but I just don't know how or why. And you know what's gonna happen? The moment is gonna come along when I put all these pieces together, and at that moment, someone is gonna come along and put a bullet in my head. Anyway, listen. I think you might want this.
Thank you. I'll need it.
And if it's Fabiana Branco you've come looking for, I think she's up the hill.
So why don't you just go get her?
I don't know. I'm a cop. I mean, I'll fight corruption. I'll stand up to the rich and dumb, but if I go up that hill right now, I'll be dead in 3 minutes or less. Maybe you too, Max. You're in the jungle now.
So it appears.
If you survive the next hour, let's speak. You helped me. And I'm gonna do what I can to help you. Good luck.
I didn't know what to make of what this guy had just told me. What was true and what was just someone else's convenient bullshit. Then some less than friendly locals came in and found me in the wrong mood to party.
Peraí. Olha quem tá aí.
E aí, gringo? O que você tá fazendo aí?
No comprende. Leave me alone.
Você tem alguma coisa pra mim? Do you got something for me?
For you? I'll tell you what I got. I got a gun, and if anybody thinks they're gonna take it from me, they'd be dead wrong.
Ну, блин, как...
Serrano, the man of the hour. Had De Silva left this there on purpose as some passive-aggressive message to the CS from a cop who was apparently too scared to go near any real criminal?
Честно, не знаю, что за фигня. Возможно, попробуй перезапустить страницу. Или, возможно, ты не слышишь. Адрес, таблетки.
This was going to be a safe medical detox.
Ну, вот калаш я видел. Узи. Ауч. А в этом траходроме очень много таблеток. Ну, выскакивай. Воу! Чё как, бро? Бывает. Сейчас старинный. Штолц, а не Солц. А, ну извините, у меня проблемы с English Language. Да никто тебя не будет трогать, успокойся.
Relax, soldier. You're American? Oh, jeez, buddy. Am I glad to see you? Oh, fuck me. I've been coming to this shithole town for the last 5 years. It's like
да, интересное место нашел, чтобы ославиться.
But it's got the cheapest pussy in the world. Fuck me. I mean, you're in a cat house in the slum, pal, doing who knows what. I'm a businessman, bro. And they were fully legal in this country. I think. And I know how to tip, all right? It ain't my fault, man. It ain't my fault. Don't judge me, all right? Have a nice day.
Это тоже улика?
Jesus, what a fucking creep.
Как говорил турист, там офигенная улика.
It was Monday afternoon, and I'd already been thrown out of a party, gone to a strip club, and got into a bar fight. This latest midlife crisis was certainly ticking all the boxes.
Вот это слегка бесит, когда хочешь.
É o gringo.
Ah, não sei. Tô vendo porra nenhuma.
A gente desce ou não?
Foda-se. Isso aí já era, não vale a pena não.
Tá certo.
Чё еще за носатая версия Волан-де-Морта была?
The fireworks display was clearly in my honor, making sure everyone knew to roll out the red carpet for their surprise guest. was walking into another not-so-welcome party. These hoods didn't look like Commando Sombra. Not that I was gonna get picky. This was clearly their turf, and I'd just shot up their favorite skin joint.
Цеп. Ой, здорово. Прилет так замечательненько. Тут есть интересно чип, не знаю, проктол, что-то вроде. Прострелить 700 попок. Кому я видел, из этой двери кто-то выскакивал. Ограниченный мир, то есть то, что игра, мягко говоря, не с открытым миром, я это верю, а довольно плохо компенсируется разрушаемостью. То есть наоборот, вот, за счет того, что нет открытого мира, в отличие от каких-нибудь бита и так далее, они неплохо компенсируют это дело небольшим таким леволюшеном локальным. Стоп. Обрез в топку. Вот так. Какой суровый взгляд был. Опять я не успел заскриншотить. Ну ладно. А потом вообще начнется тот еще Call of Duty.
I was getting nowhere fast. The cold turkey was messing with me, like I was looking through another man's eyes. I needed to focus. I could hear a woman screaming. I thought I'd found Fabiana, but instead I'd stumbled across some testosterone fest. A bunch of young punks with guns killing time the only way they knew how. Nova Esperanza wasn't exactly a dinner and movie kind of place. I recognized the hoods who jumped me earlier. I was trying to decide whether to crash this party or turn back, when my natural grace and finesse made the decision for me.
Так, я опять лишился калаша. Не понял, что я заранее обменял. Обрез на УЗИ. Пистолет это было бы сложнее все простреливать. Прицел с точкой. Да, с такой высоты, наверное, больно падать. Привет, Иван. Так, а можно отобрать там очки, часы мои? Я специально в того жирного, вот в этого... Ну, камон, это наши очки. А у этого вроде какой. Ну, видимо, нельзя. Ауч. Блин, а еще чуть-чуть и это... О. Коньки отброшу. Как я его ранил? Неважно. Так,
Fabiana's market value is falling by the second. I had to get to Serrano before he dumped his stock.
Прицел с оптикой. Ладно, ставим. Почему нельзя? Так, куда мне? Ясно.
These bastards look different. Tougher, more capable. They didn't look like Serrano's boys, but I could tell I was moving up the food chain. I hoped Fabiana wasn't going to be served up come feeding time. There was no need to announce my arrival in that part of town. I'd drawn more than enough attention already.
Tá faltando uma loira gelada. Você falou que ia buscar, pô. Foi, falei, vai ser otário aqui 3 vezes, aí até agora nada.
Vai tomando seu cu, rapaz. Vai buscar cerveja seca.
Que porra que estão fazendo lá embaixo?
Sei lá, os malandros matariam sua mãe por uma trouxa de maconha.
Mete fogo nele! Ele tá aqui, caralho! Acorda, acorda, acorda!
Soccer had gotten Claudio away from the favela, but it hadn't gotten him far enough. I couldn't imagine his death had done much to boost the CS's approval ratings in that part of town.
Я до сих пор не понимаю, как этот футбольный перец является уликой. Когда закончили патроны. Вау! Да блин! Нет, я его не убью отсюда. Конечно, мертв. В такой ужасной точке. Звездёшь. Здорово, когда ты повторно смотришь улику, которую уже видел, тебе ее... Ну, просто он осматривает негласно, типа, вот, видите, у меня есть глаза, я умею смотреть. Так, тем временем у меня осталось 5... Давай, высовывайся, перец.
They told me the favelas were full of drugs.
Это не должно настолько. Ладно, фигня с точкой, конечно, полезная фигня с точкой. А еще, мне кажется, надо подобрать вторую УЗИ. Почему обрез нельзя носить вместо калаша, например? Почему мне до сих пор не позволили кого-нибудь собрать гранатку? Давай так выглядит подозрительным. А это что еще за маска главного разработчика Nier Автоматы? Ладно, пора познакомиться поближе. Да, отвратительное слово получилось. Револьвер. Кокаиниум. Ладно, калаш, видимо, опять придется взять.
Seu filho da puta.
Caralho! Caralho,
Да блин, чё ж так такие крутые моменты так быстро проскакивают?
Passos had told me about this stuff. Oxidado. They called it rust, packed full of healthy ingredients like quicklime and kerosene, cheaper, stronger, and deadlier than crack. Easily marketed to the poor and desperate. All in all, a fine, honorable way to earn a living. Cigarettes. Fireworks. I couldn't find any clues in this place, so I decided to do my bit for the drugs trade.
Чё? Что за надпись сейчас появилась? Come on, вот.
I was definitely in Commando Sombra territory. If Fabiana was still alive, she couldn't be far away.
Мудрое решение.
That much security, it had to be Serrano's pad. Since I was in the neighborhood, I figured he wouldn't mind if I dropped in and thanked him personally for his hospitality.
Так удобнее держать калаш.
It wasn't like he wasn't expecting me.
Даже интересно, с чего я сейчас стрелять буду, из УЗИ или калаша. А, ради чего, мистер Андерсон? Ты знаешь, что вы все кукареку, но все же. Оп. Теперь у меня сратый обряд. А, нет. Привет, Илья Смирнов. Да что ж такое? Ну, ребят, вообще нет инстинкта самосохранения. Пейджанг. Надеюсь, на сей раз мне дадут базуку.
I had to hope the king was in his castle. As I approached the spot, I could hear raised voices. Then I saw that Marcello had turned up with a suitcase full of money, along with Fabiano's sister, Giovanna. I only understood a little, but things were not going well. I wasn't expecting quite so many armed goons, but there was no backing out now. I would just have to act harder than I felt.
Put the guns down! Let the girls go. No one needs to die, asshole. Don't you kill her!
1,5 часа минимум.
Okay. Atividade é a porra da UFE! Ó, você fica com o gringo! Atividade, você tem depois, vamos nessa, caralho! Atividade! Atividade, caralho! Seu filho da puta!
Here I was again, with all hell breaking loose around me, standing over another dead girl I had been trying to protect.
I'll give you a minute, buddy.
We'd only been married a short time. By now, she had been dead longer than I knew her. I still hadn't really forgiven myself for the Mona business, but I knew that was just grief. The insanity that comes with losing the life you had built. Michelle, I missed her with every part of my being. I hated the world for not killing me with her, and I hated myself for allowing this to happen to her and our little girl. But I knew I had to leave town.
Excuse me. Max Payne?
Somehow, I didn't think he was about to tell me I'd won the lottery. All of a sudden, I didn't need that time by myself. Passos was down the hill, and I had to catch up to him.
А еще где-то рядом можно найти могилу Влада, что ли?
Leave him. I knew I shouldn't have gone there, and that Passos might have to pay the price for my sentimentality.
Sorry, just had to say goodbye. You okay?
I will be once we get out of here. I get the feeling those weren't the only guys DeMarco sent after us.
Got that feeling too.
I started to wonder if my luck was about to run out when I realized it had a long time ago. That's why I was here.
There he is! The money's mine! That's if there's anything left to identify the bodies with.
You good? Yeah, I'm okay.
О, 5 таблеток. Значит, мне так везло. Я больше 4 никогда не держал на руках. Блин, с одной стороны охота найти могилу Влада, но сейчас каждый склеп осматривается. Дробик, ну, такое. Как говорит Макс, кто-то наверху там явно не дождался. другой стороны. Оп, благодарю за подгон. Жаль, конечно. Не столько, сколько хотелось. Да ладно, серьезно? Интересно. И оно сейчас тоже. По-моему, я шутил так. Привет, Влад Колесников. Игра называется Max Payne 3. Ты не поверишь, в названии написано. Ну, попытаться полустого. Да блин, это надо как-то вот так вот. Чуть мне не идет с этим гранатометом. 20 минут, 20 минут, что-то много смирного. На ошибках учимся, поэтому я обратно беру. Это что еще такое? В режиме слома типа подсказки такие есть? Серьезно? Это я узнал спустя 5 лет прохождений? Сейчас, подожди. А, таблетки.
Something for the cold.
Помогал от простуды. Ага. Да подожди ты. Или Винни гонить, как было.
Hey, come on. Hey, wake up. Let's go.
There he is. Hey, how you doing? You heard about the thing? $100,000. I'm not fucking around. I'm not either. You know what? I don't trust Joey.
The troops had arrived. Either DeMarco had thrown an army at this job, or he'd put a high enough bounty on our heads to attract every contract-buying scumbag on the eastern seaboard.
Yeah, but how are we gonna know who whacked him? Huh? I got hollow points. Yeah, look, we all got hollow points. Look, we'll split the bounty nice and even, all right? All right? Fair. That's all. I look like a fucking socialist to you? An aid worker? We'll work it out together, okay? Look, cuz, how long we been doing this?
I'm not giving no handouts.
Not asking for a handout. We're out here working.
Whatever. Shut up, whatever.
Don't shut
Whatever
up.
you say.
There he is! Right?
Just look,
Joe!
Oh! Chaos! This sucks!
Так. Да. Евгений Чернев в названии видео, как бы название игры. Что за фигня?
Passos had put some distance between himself and the goons. I meant to follow.
I got someone. I think it's the hit. That Max Payne.
The other guy might be here as well. Where you at?
Over by the cover, alright? He's like Latino or something.
Which hit? Payne and the other one. Just hold on.
I got you, buddy. Get up there.
Come on, just try and take me.
They didn't have much of a reason to keep Passos alive, whoever they thought he was.
Так, давайте возьмем УЗИ. Конечно, пока побегаем с пистолетом, но все же. Ну, формально наоборот, а так, да, такой факт подмечали.
The dead bodies didn't need him.
Just be cool, okay? Be cool.
Don't tell me to be cool. You Max Payne?
Who?
Very fucking fun.
Whatever.
You're Max Payne. I thought he was fucking Max Payne.
Confusing, huh?
Hey, you make one more move, and this guy, whoever the fuck he is gonna get fucking dead. Look, man, give yourself up, and DeMarco might have a change of conscience, huh? Might grant you one last reprievement. Ain't no reprievement gonna be found otherwise.
I don't even know who he is.
This guy's luck is running out!
I'll cover you! I think I'm done saying my goodbyes. Let's get out of here.
Все гениально просто, врагов убит, то есть пистолета 250. Так, надо чуть-чуть повыше, вот так вот. разговаривали. Да где могилка? Ладно. Любопытно же. Ладно.
Holy shit! What the hell is going on here?
Don't worry about it. Just get out of here, okay?
Sounds like a fucking war is going on.
Calm down.
Some poor bastard, quite literally, on the graveyard shift. Must have been wondering why there were suddenly more bodies above ground than below.
Sniper! Shit!
All I can hope for is that he didn't even hear the shot that killed him.
Get down! Shot came from the top of the mausoleum! Up in the tower!
This is the only way through.
If I lay down cover, can you move up on him?
That's anyone's guess.
Get back behind there, man!
Да. Маслину словил.
Up in the tower!
Так.
This is the only way through.
If I lay down cover, can you move up on him?
That's anyone's guess.
Go, Max! Move to the tomb! Don't let them draw you out!
I'm moving. Don't let him get me. Go get him. I'll cover you.
Get behind that thing!
No! Ah! Not this time.
Да... Что ж такое? Скорострелка, что ли, у него? Чёртовы янки.
Up in the tower!
This is the only way through.
If I lay down cover, can you move up on him?
That's anyone's guess.
Move up, man!
Давай, 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 давай.
Sure. Right up to the moment my head gets blown off.
Gotta move again. I'll give you cover. Wait on me. Go! Hit the gravestone! Don't give that sniper anything to aim at!
Да, и оперный театр поспешал. Надеюсь, после уничтожения подкрепления сейф или... я понял, сос.
This is the only way through.
If I lay down cover, can you move up on him?
That's anyone's guess.
Hey, asshole! Don't let them draw you out!
Sure. Right up to the moment my head gets blown off.
Gotta move again. I'll give you cover. Wait on me. Wait. Shit, more guys. Sit down. Give me some fucking cover, man. What the fuck? Fuck me.
Run, duck, flank. Easy orders to give when you're way behind the front line.
Windows coming up.
Great.
В смысле зайди слева? Я думал... Сука! Гнида! Членодевка! Я-то думал, надо... Сказал, заходи слева, на... С какого, мать его, лева? Не удивлюсь, если вообще надо заходить справа. Заткнись, португальская ты. Кто-то там. А. Все, я понял. Все равно как предательски все было подано.
We'd come in here to hide, not very successfully as things turned out.
Freeze!
As opposed to what? Disco dance?
Shut the fuck up, half-caste. Turn around. Turn around. Move.
Привет.
Move.
Hold it! That way, you fucking jokers. Move!
Where are we going?
Hey, take it easy.
You killed my son. You killed my fucking son. My boy. My only son.
Listen, I'm sorry.
Fuck you! Sorry for your loss. But your son was killed in gun battle. A battle he started. Shut your fucking mouth! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Fuck you. You killed my son! You fucking spick! Ow! You killed my son! Dig! Now!
I have to admit, I almost felt bad for the guy.
Dig!
Sure, he had lived a bad life, but I, of all people, knew that living with this grief would be payment enough for any sins. Still, perhaps not so bad that I was prepared to dig my own grave and let these goombas kill me without even getting some dirt on their hands.
Your body ain't gonna bury itself. Dig, motherfucker!
Where are you going? I die!
Согласен. Хорошая игра.
You alright?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Alright, follow me.
О!
Vinny Gognitti. I didn't think there was enough of him left to fill a grave. Poor son of a bitch. His antics had brought the once great house of Punchinello to its knees, and they were still struggling to stand up.
Не, если так могилу подсвечен, то и на изи будет лучше. Я уже сменил оружие. А, ясно.
appropriate.
Come on, shoot!
I guess they helped with the grief.
Так, надо полагаю... Вот еще. Ну, давайте посмотрим телек.
After police shut down the Madam of the Dangerous Liaison's prostitution ring. An update on Monday's brutal mafia killings in Hoboken. Investigators now believe the shootings were related to the murder earlier that evening of Tony DeMarco Jr., son of suspected mob boss Anthony DeMarco. DeMarco Jr. was shot after a fight broke out in Walton's bar. Initial theories this was part of an ongoing turf war between the DeMarco and Punchinello crime families have now been rejected. Police are calling it the worst night of violence in the tri-state area in 9 years. Should you travel outside of the United States to get cheaper medication? Our report up next.
I got serious problems.
Да, вообще никаких проблем. Честно говоря, всегда корёжу от того факта, что людей скрывают во всех смыслах в морге.
Hey, psst, this way. Up there. Go on, go, go, go.
You can go first.
All right, gentlemen, thank you.
This place looks about as good as any to make a stand.
At least the coroner won't have to go far to go to work.
Like I said, Passo's always had a good sense of humor.
We gotta find a phone. I got a connection in Queens who can help us.
Huh. All right.
Spread out! And clear every room before you move on. We don't want to miss these damn fools.
Our SOS was gonna have to wait. This was the place, if not the time, to play my dirge. It didn't come out right, but I wasn't in much of a state to do anything, apart from kill people. Maybe that's the only thing I'm good for in any circumstance.
Ох, это, наверное, было очень больно. Проверять я, конечно же, не буду. Звучит прекрасно. Какая прекрасная идея. Ой, ладно, смотрим. Ну, вон на столе что?
I think we'll be all right.
Yeah, at least for a little while.
We just call somebody, get a little help, and we'll get out of here. Hey, it's me. Look, we really need to get out of New Jersey. Yeah, things are heating up. We got like half the New Jersey mob after us. And a cemetery in Hoboken.
Here I was again, halfway down the world, and still looking at the bodies of women I was supposed to protect. Only difference now is, I didn't understand the language.
Vai pra lá. Tranquilo, pode ficar tranquilo. Fica nessa parede, seu americano de merda. Que porra tá acontecendo aqui? Que merda tá acontecendo aqui?
Haven't you figured out I don't speak your fucking language?
Seu gringo de merda, cala a boca, seu gringo!
That's right, I may be a moron, but here's the thing. I ain't quite as dumb as I seem.
Щедрый Макс.
It was time to get out of there. Seemed like someone had decided to carry out some impromptu justice on the street life below. I'd failed Rodrigo and I'd failed Fabiana. And that awful nightclub, the stage, the docks. I'd been given enough chances to make this right, and again I'd blown it. Perhaps this was my punishment from the fates. Keep reliving the same mistakes for all eternity.
Он, конечно, убегал от меня, но на всякий случай.
The cops didn't seem too concerned with meeting their arrest quotas. Between me and Sao Paulo's finest, it'd be a miracle if the CS were still in business by the end of the day. It was a goddamn war zone. I had to assume Giovanna and Marcelo were out there somewhere. Maybe I still had a chance to get somebody in that family through the day in one piece. The place was swarming with cops. They weren't there for me, as far as I could tell. And I'd blundered my way into enough clusterfucks for one day. If these fools could buy me some time, I might have a chance to get to Marcelo and Giovanna before somebody put a bullet in their heads too.
Не знаю, насколько имеет смысл стрелять. Точнее, даже так, есть ли смысл стрелять по непонятным мразям?
Giovanna and Marcelo were still alive, but I didn't hold out much hope they'd stay that way for long. I'd already lost the ransom money, got the hostage killed, and I was only just getting started. This was turning into another fine example of private security work.
Ладно, в раненых стрелять не буду, тем более он сам скорячился. Попахивает каким-то садизмом.
I'd heard about these raids. Rent-a-thugs in body armor sending a message to the poor that the cops are still in charge. When they hit the favelas, they came in hard and fast. Anyone was fair game, as I was about to find out.
Так, а этим чугунорылам надо по 2 пули, да, в голову? Понятненько. Ну ладно. Господи, что за пороги на оружие? Предсказуемо. Desert Eagle. Не, ну золотой Desert Eagle это... G36. Кто там? Попадание в ногу 25, ну ок. Это прям это... Щедрая душа.
55. I'd seen that number before. Were these the same bloodthirsty motherfuckers that showed up after the shootout at the party? The odds of me getting out of there alive, let alone Giovanna and Marcello, were narrowing with every passing second.
Опять что ж такое? Я-то думал, сейчас Дезер соберу золотой. На деле нет. Понятно. Серьезно?
I was still alive, and still not all that happy about it. Why did the easy way out never come? Maybe I thought I didn't deserve it.
Você tá me tirando,
Fala
pô?
alguma coisa, seu filho da puta!
Не понял. Кажется, я не успел спасти братишку.
Man, I was guessing these guys didn't spend their spare time studying the Geneva Convention.
Ну, я почти успел спасти. Кстати, тоже вспомнил этот фильм.
Jesus Christ, these bastards weren't playing games. These were the same paramilitary cops I had seen executing fools after the failed kidnapping at the party. Nasty business. If these were the guys De Silva was worried about, maybe he had a point. Yes, this was definitely them. Jesus Christ, these bastards made the NYPD look like the Hare Krishnas.
Да, еще механики паркура соответствующие прям чуть-чуть не хватает для полного.
I couldn't make much sense of what I was seeing, but I had the feeling it wasn't that strange for anyone else. I had no option but to take the scenic route. These charmers weren't there to make a couple of arrests. They were bussing them out by the dozen. But who was I to cast judgment on proper police procedure and justifiable use of force?
Show! Essa puta aqui! Traz essa puta aí! Sair daqui. Fora de merda. Eles nunca aprendem a lição. Traficantes e viciados, né? Espero o quê?
Будем освещать себе дорогу. А, типа все уже съехали, да? Ладно, не будем освещать себе дорогу. Тем более я не знаю, как фонарик отключает. Это прям жить не особо хочется, да? Без касок бегают. Вспоминается фраза Ильи Мэдисона про Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, когда он в ебаной Бразилии шлялся, что там типа из каждого странного угла вылазит по 4 мексиканца. И даже если снять шлюху, то у тебя влагалище вылечит 5 мексиканцев, господи. 5 этих бразильцев и еще один. Еще один с крыши со снайперки прикрывать. Так, стоп, а куда мне? А, вижу.
It seemed like as good a place as any to lie low and get my bearings. Problem was, some other fine gentleman had the same idea. I'd gone from out of luck to unarmed and shit out of luck. Another reminder, not that I needed one, that any low point can always go lower, as my new friends were about to find out. It was Sao Paulo's finest and a busload of lucky winners they'd picked out earlier. I decided I might as well follow them. I was lost and they were going somewhere, and it was the closest I was going to get to a plan. Where were they taking them? Did they have Marcelo and Giovanna? Was this just an average favela raid or something more? When all you're left with is questions, I guess your only option is to go with your gut. And my gut was telling me that band of merry men would lead me to some answers. Answers I'd soon wish I'd never received. What was going on here? They looked like the same paramilitaries from the stadium in office attacks. Something felt wrong. In fact, everything felt wrong. Anytime those guys decided to join the party, you could be sure it wasn't gonna end in a piñata and a slice of cake. What the fuck was this? The vigilantes doing an exchange with the death squad cops? Were they buying people? What the hell for? None of this made too much sense. These two were serious operatives. One was a band of hired killers and the other supposed to keep the peace. Yet they were doing deals. Now I had to find Giovanna and Marcelo. Without a better plan, I thought I better follow this bastard.
Não
faz isso não, viu? Por favor, não faça isso não.
Vamos acabar com essa porra. Cala a boca, sua puta. Vem pra cá.
Here was Giovanna and Marcello. What the hell were they about to do to him?
Marcello!
Jesus. Shit. Damn.
Filho da puta! Você tá fugido, gringo!
You bastard. Giovanna! It's gonna be okay. No. You don't want to do that. Come on. Why did they do that to Marcello?
It's a legendary gang way of killing people.
These are no ordinary street gang.
I guess they want people to think they are. With this, they can justify the killings of today and the people they took.
Shh. Quem fez isso? Foi um americano. Foi? Foi?
He's blaming you for the death of his friend.
Porra de americano. Coisa morre, porra. Caralho. Contra ele. Mata ele. Pode deixar, eu mato.
After a couple of hours of lying and shit, you learn to appreciate what you've got. And right now, all we had was each other. I was a wreck, and Giovanna, well, I knew what she'd seen no amount of drugs or therapy could erase. That kind of pain follows you around forever. The constant shadow of a wasted life. The poor girl had been through enough. We had to find a way out of there. Giovanna was calling Passos. I didn't know if this was a good place to hide or not. When half the local police force and a crew of paramilitary psychopaths want to send you upstairs, I reasoned the crowd was as good a place as any. At least when we got shot, maybe some kind soul would take a video and put it on the internet.
Let's go. I just saw a couple looking at me.
All right.
Passos said there's a good place to hide in the back.
Just try to stay calm. Come on. You okay?
Как по мне, дебильная миссия.
I guess this is it.
No, keep going.
Хотя по мне, здесь Макс Пейн 3 какой-то такой. Не Макс Пейн. Я осталось повторять. Исчез.
This way. In here. Just try to stay calm, all right? I know this is fucked up.
I'm pretty calm. I'm also pregnant.
You gotta be shitting me.
Me and Raul, Passos you call him. We just want to live somewhere, away from this shit.
I understand. I wanted that too, a long time ago.
What happened?
Just didn't work out that way.
Sorry to hear that.
Maybe things will be different. For you two, I mean. Passos is a lucky guy. Shh.
Já, chefe.
А оружие ты где нашел, ковбой? Толстовые с остановки в автомате.
Down. Stay out of sight. Okay. Disperse e procure por toda parte. Temos que achar a menina e o americano também. Tá bom. Ok, chefe. Procura por todo lado. Não pode escolher. Vai comer merda,
Давай еще и тебя подстрелим.
Calm down, I said. Calm down? Are you out of your mind?
Vamos, vem, filho da puta! Vamos virar eles!
They're going to kill us! Giovanni, just wait there! I'll be here soon. There isn't going to be a soon if we stay here. We have to move. Giovanni, down!
Okay?
Yeah.
Here, quick. Climb under here. And open the gate from the other side. Quick! Stay right here while I check it out. Make sure you stay out of sight.
I can't do this!
Чё? Бессмертный, что ли? Ну, видимо, да. Йо, тут я ему хоть пробьешь, кровище. Woo! Ой, как хорошо прошла.
Riding in on a parade float, we couldn't have made our arrival more obvious. We had to hide someplace out of the open. Locked. And there was still the small matter of the traumatized girl sobbing behind the trash can. When it's you and a pregnant woman against an army of mercenaries, you take an army of paramilitaries and only my face made the front page. More publicity I didn't need. I had to get this poor girl out of there.
Oh my god, Max!
Come on.
What's going on? What's going on?
I don't know, but we gotta get the hell out of here. Let's go.
We're not going to make it, are we?
We'll be fine. We just gotta lay low till Passos gets here. This wasn't looking good. What the hell were Giovanna and Marcello thinking going in there by themselves? Guess their plan was no more idiotic than mine. and I couldn't really fault them for losing faith in the Broncos' security detail.
Just check this. We need to get out of the open.
A barely recovering alcoholic and an unarmed pregnant woman. We were hardly a SEAL team. I put our life expectancy at 5 minutes.
Hey,
if we were lucky.
If you can lift me up there, I'll see if I can lower it down.
All right. Ready. You got it?
Giovanna was a brave girl. She wasn't giving up. And I guess that meant neither could I.
Well done.
De nada.
Stay close and keep quiet. God damn it!
Eles estão lá em cima na sacada!
Oh no, get down!
Pelo amor de Deus!
Mete a mão no gatilho, Bunga!
Да ладно, никого я в пах не попадает там.
What now? There's no way down!
Hold on. Can you get through to that next room?
Yes, I think so.
Well, that may be our best bet. Go on, I'll meet you there.
Are you sure?
Yeah, don't worry. I'll find a way through. Just stay quiet and keep down.
I was getting good at this.
А зачем модерка? Тут видел, какой чат активный.
There had to be an easier way out of there than the way I came in.
I can't see a way down here either!
There has to be something.
Oh my God! Max, look out!
Говорят, еще я голодался. Давай, когда у меня будет на ютубе больше актива, тогда мы обсудим.
There must be a way to drop those stairs down.
Wait a second. I'm going to try something.
Спасибо, что не на меня.
Day 2 of sobriety was going about as well as day 1.
Лутаюсь, мадемуазелька.
Come on, let's get the hell away from here. Go on, it's okay. I'm right behind you.
Баян.
I must be losing it.
There's someone down there. Do you think it's them?
O Neves devia ter me escutado no estádio.
Ninguém sabia que ele ia ser um problema tão grande.
Eu disse que a gente devia ter matado ele no estádio, né?
Agora é muito tarde pra isso.
O que a gente tá fazendo aqui? Isso é perda de tempo.
Cala a boca e faça o seu trabalho. Não vamos sair daqui enquanto não vasculharmos o lugar inteiro.
Давай, еще чуть-чуть.
Me tem cobertura!
Фух, успел. По-моему, не мастер кидать гранаты. Я его за это осуждать не особо хочу.
Our day had started with us hiding in filth, and got progressively worse. My luck was running true to form. Or rather, I was running true to form.
Так, что у нас тут еще? Да, удачи. Будем. Да заткнись ты, господи, иду я. Вот вон, видишь? Золотая писюлька на фал.
Should we wait here for Bassos?
No, it's not safe enough. Come on. Damn it.
Max!
Quiet!
You're the one breaking in.
No, you're the one breaking in. Come on. Get a leg up. Got it? Open the door.
А чё мешало тебе перелезть?
Listen.
Check it out. Stay here.
По логике вещей они должны были подумать, что из окна. С другой стороны, у них есть уши явно. Где моя ачивка, Ахиллес? 500 хедов. Так, учитывая мое состояние, я искренне... Ура! Таблеточки. Ну и еще какая-то золотая деталька. Куда ж ты, ёперный театр? Я тебя что-то не подстрелил. Павлы все-таки подозрительные, его нельзя верить. Мне кажется, я пожалею об этом, ладно. Здоровяка вплотную больно. Ладно, попытка номер 15. Где моя чевка окулист?
Okay, don't worry, wait here.
По-моему, я только этим и занимаюсь.
Esconde, sua putinha de merda! Dá condolência pra sua família!
Here, I'm here. It's okay. It's okay. Shit. Come here, this way. Driven a bus before?
Of course I haven't.
You ever shot anybody?
No.
Well, it's drive or shoot, sister, and right now, I reckon I'll be better at the shooting. Come on, you can do this. All right, now listen to me. When I give you the word, I want you to slam it into gear, full on the gas, and drive us the hell out of here.
What?
Just drive the fucking thing straight and keep on going. Relax. You can do this. Ready? Go.
I can't control this thing!
You're doing fine!
Oh my god!
Try to stay calm!
Опять странная миссия на лодках, только с другим дизайном. Ой-ой.
Yeah, I see it.
You're gonna be okay. You're doing great.
I can't do this, Max!
Рауль смеет решить. Точнее, пасус.
Hold on.
Интересная подушка безопасности. Для подружки.
We're okay. We're okay. You good?
Yes.
That's a handy piece of driving. We gotta get out of here. Quick. Son of a bitch. Quick. Come on. Giovanna, go. I need you to get up to the roof of this building and get the Passos. Tell them to wait for me. Now go. Jump. Go.
Кажется, мы убили мачете.
I was just about to run to the roof when my savior and friend, the man whose unborn child I had just killed for, decided to leave without me.
Boy, Max! Get in! Quick!
Окей. Отлично.
I can't believe that bastard just flew off on me. After everything we've been through, I saved his girlfriend's life.
Who? Raul Passos?
Yeah, Raul Passos.
Yeah, I know. I thought you guys were very close.
We were.
Well, you know what? I did a background check.
Jesus.
I mean, I thought the two of you worked for Rodrigo Branco.
Yeah, so?
So? Did you get paid by Victor?
Victor? No.
Well, Raul Passos did. 6 times. Dating back to a few months before you turned up. He even paid for a ticket for him to go to New York.
Why?
I don't know, my guess is to meet you.
But why?
I don't know, maybe he liked you. Maybe he thought you needed a break.
That's funny.
I don't know, maybe he wanted some dumb gringo to come down here to shoot things up and maybe to take the watch for Rodrigo when he got shot.
I don't believe that.
Why? Because you're not a dumb gringo? Or because you are?
You know, I have no fucking clue anymore.
Интересная тема Макс Пейна играет, конечно.
Okay. Let me ask you something.
What?
But what is it that you really thought that you were doing down there in Panama? Hmm? And don't tell me you're so naive as to think you were just down there guarding a woman.
I didn't know what to say. I had been so loaded in Panama, I could scarcely remember my own name. I know things had got real heavy. Panama had been my second job with Passos.
Hey, Max! Max! Come on!
The first had been easy. Money for banging waitresses at some fancy wedding in the Caribbean. This seemed like another easy gig. It was the middle of the day, and like any self-respecting idiot, I was half cut.
No, son, nothing like doing some good blows, some good friends on a boat. Daphne! Come here, I love this one.
Marcello, you're going to be the death of me! Alfredo Morchan!
It sure beats New Jersey, huh, Max?
Some ways.
Hey, come on, it's awesome!
Yeah. Everybody's drunk and tanned and listening to house music. Most of them have plastic surgery and they're all doing blow. I guess it is kind of like Jersey, huh?
That's very funny, Max. Hey, Saúde!
Ouch. I gotta quit drinking so much. Could give myself serious liver damage.
Yeah, big deal. You can always get a new one. Relax.
I hope you're not drinking on the job, gentlemen. Kidding, I hope you are! Just stay off the yayo, I don't have enough to share. I'm kidding again! Oh, Mikey, even though we just met, I feel like we are good friends, you know? I feel like safe with you guys. Know that, like real safe.
That's great.
Yeah, and I love New York. The East Hamptons, do you know it?
Not really. I spent my honeymoon in Montauk.
Oh, where's that?
It's just down the road.
Whatever. Last time I was there, I got so wasted, I nearly shit myself. I didn't know you were married.
Yeah, well, my wife passed away.
Good. No, not good. Bad. Real bad. But good because now I can get you laid a lot. It is great to be single, hey? I love a woman. She's with another and she doesn't want to know it. Fuck her. I mean, could you believe that shit?
Okay.
Excuse me, I'm going to go to speak to Felipe. Felipe! You crazy crackhead, lay off the yayo, hey? Passos, walk with me.
Yeah.
What's the deal with this guy, eh? He's kind of stuck up.
He's a good guy.
Yeah, sure, tá bom, but have him smile a bit more, you know? Because life is good! Where's the truck?
It's coming. Hey, soon.
Passos.
Yeah.
I gotta go lay down.
Okay.
Ладно, дальше.
¡Encontré a uno de ellos!
There was no avoiding it. I had to clean house. The room belonged to Passos. My part, the bed was made. I could only guess that Passos was upstairs in the thick of it, whatever it was. The pirates wouldn't get everything.
Вот, скажешь, ты медленно ходишь в каютах.
The radio. Maybe I could send out an SOS.
Disparos en la cubierta inferior. Vete a ver qué pasa. Asegúrate de que los burros no derrochen municiones con los tripulantes. Todos los demás siguen buscando.
It certainly wasn't the first time I'd woken up with a hangover, long after a party had turned sour. The need to get out of the boat's hull and onto the upper deck as soon as possible was countered by the probability of running into another hijacker. I had to move carefully.
¡Está ahí!
Интересное понятие аккуратности, но я его не осуждаю.
Fire was sucking oxygen from the room. I didn't care if I got shot the second I got out of there. I needed one more gulp of fresh air before I died. It was like the need for a wake-up whiskey after a 2-day bender. How to shut off the fuel feeds. Move, Max.
Я думаю, что помню. Ладно, видимо.
I shut down one engine, but it didn't make much difference.
А если еще один?
Breathe again. Now the boat could get back to smelling like suntan oil, stale margaritas, and greed.
Oye, cúbreme. No seas llorón.
А он типа мимо меня прошел?
So this was the famous Panama Canal. We could have gone to the moon while I was passed out and I wouldn't have noticed. While I'd been dead to the world, some of my shipmates were just plain dead. Where had they taken them? booze, coke, pills. You could get whatever party favor you wanted on this vessel.
Подожди, сейчас я вас всех найду. Играть не вместе, вот в эту комнату. Ой.
The guys up ahead weren't dealing with passengers like the rest of them. Maybe I should have realized then that this was no ordinary kidnap job. Something on the boat had attracted the sharks. After I got out of New Jersey, things had flared up again between the Punchinellos and the DeMarcos. Didn't look like things would die down anytime soon. I was gonna have to stay away from the only place I'd ever known. Whatever they were looking for appeared to be gone. Daphne Bernstein, a recent divorcee, making the most of her considerable settlement, and Marcella was making the most of her. I don't want to think about it. Daphne's ship was always stocked.
Puta, aquí no hay nada. Miguel, vení para acá.
There was something firing these guys other than good old-fashioned socialist zeal. What were they looking for? It didn't make sense. Why would they leave the jewels and rip open the walls? It didn't occur to me just what the other cargo on board could be.
Так. Так вот среди бела дня и пугает людей. Мастерски парнишка умеет разбивать очки.
The whole thing creeped me the hell out. They didn't help with my sea legs, but they sure as shit felt good. band played on. I had to save some valuables. Maybe there was something on the bridge. I checked every other inch of the boat. I spotted Passos and Marcelo. If I'd known back then that they'd been up to no good while I was fighting my way through a band of violent paramilitaries and a worse hangover, I might not have wanted to get over to them so bad. Hey, Passos! At the time, I hadn't thought too much about this. I hadn't thought too much about anything. Now I remember it, it didn't seem quite so kosher.
What about, what's her name? Daphne?
Do whatever you think is best.
I think it's best we try to go find her.
Yeah, okay, let's go.
See? I didn't think Passos was a bad guy. He didn't need to try to save this woman or the crew.
Through here.
Didn't realize you knew your way around here. They were using that building to get across the canal. There was some equipment in the truck next to me. It's a shame to see it go to waste.
Come on, I don't know how much time we have. I'm moving. Нет, ну, думаю, это будет отличное завершение этого стрима. Хотя если я каким-то чудом выживу, там пяточка зацеплюсь. Ну, ладно, постреляем напоследок. Честно, технически я должен был выжить, но, видимо, Макс Пейн не умеет плавать. Ладно, дамы и господа, на этом, пожалуй, на сегодня все. С вами был Алекс Снайпер, и мы завершаем второй выпуск и прохождение Макса Пейна 3. Как всегда, человек, не умеющий адекватно говорить на русском языке, Алекс Снайпер специально для самого любимого паблика live.click. До скорого и всего доброго, увидимся когда-нибудь потом. Целую.